Welcome back to my channel. This is Opening the Vault, and today I'm going to talk about a product combo that actually did not work for me the first time I tried it. And today we'll be talking about the Mielle Pomegranate and Honey leave-in conditioner. I just recently dropped this in the shower, so the top popped off, which really sucks because I can't put it back on. But yeah, I just opened this and then dumped it out in my hands. This stuff smells amazing. And I paired it with the Mielle Pomegranate and Honey Coil Sculpting Custard. This custard is so infamous. People hate it because it just and I hated it the first time I used it. So the first time I used it was, I think 2020, when my hair was still short and it was still black right after my big chop. I bought the products 2018 or 2019 for Black Friday when I was in college. So they were already a year or two old by the time I used them. They were okay, they still smelled pretty good. Now that I have brand new products, I know now that those old products they were old by the time I used them. So I kind of did my wash and goes a little differently back then. So the first time I used these products, I did not apply my leave-in in the shower. I got out of the shower after I had done my wash day. I dried my hair and applied the leave-in on damp hair. And then I let my hair dry down overnight. And then I applied the custard in the morning, spraying water into it. My hair was so dry. My curls didn't really look like much. It had that weird sticky, gooey, booger texture. It was nasty. Even when it was dry, I would touch my hair and it would be it was so gross, and I had so much flaking. Because my hair was black at the time, I could actually see the gray and all the flakes. Was horrible. And so actually back then I had the leave-in, the curl smoothie, and the custard. I threw away the curl smoothie and I threw away the custard because I was whack, I'm never trying these again. And then I used the leave-in for a little bit. I think I finished half of it, and then it stopped smelling good. And I was oh, you're old. So I threw that away. So the two products that I have here, I actually bought recently. The leave-in I've had for a month or two. And then the Coil Sculpting Custard, I think I got either earlier this month or late last month. And this is the first time that I've used it, so super excited. I decided to try this again, one, because I really like the scent of this line. To be honest, it's really just the scent that brought me back to these products. They smell so good. And I just wanted my hair to smell like that. So I do my wash and goes differently. I have a video on my channel of how I do my wash and goes currently, but I double cleansed my hair. My hair was clean by the time I put the leave-in on. It was also conditioned. And I went in with the leave-in conditioner on soaking wet hair in 4 different sections. I twisted up my soaking wet hair, put it under a cap while I got dressed, put on lotion, and then I came back, sprayed my hair. Something that I'm doing new is putting aloe vera juice into my spray bottle. So it's a 50-50 between aloe vera juice and water, which is really nice, and I miss doing that because my hair so much moisture. I used the Coil Sculpting Custard, but upon feeling it, I realized that it feels like the Camille Rose Curl Maker, but it applies the kinky curly curling custard. And I was oh, that's why this product kind of sucks for a lot of people, because it doesn't really make sense. The texture of it is pretty nice and you think it would be moisturizing, but it does what the kinky curly does, where when you apply it, it kind of makes your hair feel dry for a split second and you don't really get curl definition. So you want to apply more and more and more and more. And that's when you get the stickiness and the flakes. So I applied a little bit. I raked it through, sprayed some water, raked it through without really applying too much more. I used very little product, and I just made sure my hair was defined before I moved on to the next section. And I kind of just went by feel to see if every single strand was covered or as covered as I could get it. And it was really interesting. It almost felt too easy for, compared to my experience before. So I applied it and I was expecting to get no curl definition, but my hair looked pretty good. I let it air dry all day yesterday, and then today it was raining, so I actually went out to lunch with my girlfriend. I got caught in the rain a couple different times. We cleaned the house, I was all sweaty, and my curls still look really, really good. Like, incredible. This is dry hair, and it is just, I have so much movement and definition. It doesn't actually make sense. Yeah, and I have a lot of elongation. All I did this morning was take my hair out of the bonnet. I sprayed some more of that aloe vera juice and water mixture all over my head, and then I just kind of like pulled the hair into place and then shook my hair a little bit. I'm like, sometimes I get so surprised by my hair. Like, completely dry. There's like nothing on my hair right now. I guess except for like rainwater, I guess, because I didn't use an umbrella. Also, anybody who's seen my bleaching video, rude, disrespectful. I tried so hard to bleach my roots, and you can see they're still a different color. So I might go back in like one more time with like 10 volume, but I just bleached my hair like not even a month ago, like barely that long ago. This is so rude. Anyway, that's not what this is about. But yeah, I have had a very different experience with the Coil Sculpting Custard, and I hope that, you know, anybody who still wants to try this out or is interested in trying it out, hopefully, you know, seeing how I apply it might help you a little bit. If not, it's okay. Sometimes products just aren't meant for you. Like, sometimes a product just does not work. Luckily, I was ready to return this or throw it away. I will say that. Before I tried this, I was 100% ready to throw it away or return it because my first experience was so garbage. The smell brought me back, and I'm glad that it did because my hair looks great. But very honestly, I think trying new products is always a gamble. Try to keep your receipts. Try to have family, friends, cousins, friends in general, like coworkers who like products that you can like give to if they're like gently used, because you never know how it's gonna go. Very luckily, this worked for me. So I'm going to show you my application in the shower and then the application of the Coil Sculpting Custard outside of the shower. And then, like I said, I just air dry, so there's not too much to show after that. But if you have any questions or if you just want to share your experience with the custard down below, just go ahead and do that, because I know a lot of people have tried this product. Even if it didn't work for you, go ahead and vent in the comments, because I feel like that's what people need to do sometimes. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. I absolutely love this wash and go, and it's a wash and go that I still do. I literally did it last week in January of 2024. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.